Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, is Hogwarts headed to TV? Big news on how Harry Potter could be coming to HBO Max. Then, we won't be ignored, Dan. The full trailer for the Fatal Attraction series is here, and we have questions. And Christopher Straub is live in studio with Easter craft ideas for the whole family. Plus, we're seeing how many mascots from the NCAA we can name. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
Let's make it a good day.
I did not do that. And good morning. Good afternoon. Let's make it a good day. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Hello. Thank you for being here. Okay, audience, keep that love going. Please say hello to my sidekick sister, Kendall Mark, everybody. How you doing?
I'm grand. How are you today?
I am grand. We have a full house today on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
The most productive day of the week.
Nice.
It's a good day. It's a good day. You doing well, though?
It's gonna be a good day.
It's going to, as our theme song says. That's
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Are
Do you like how I did that?
I did notice how you did that,
Thank
yes.
you.
It is, Tuesday is the most productive day of the week. Are you going to be productive?
No, it's not.
Yes.
I know that all the people that do the things say that it is, but it's not. How is it possibly the most productive day of the week? I hate Tuesday.
Okay.
I mean, not today.
Well, there we
Today's
go.
fine.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you're like, ugh, it's Tuesday.
Okay. Well, that'll do it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow.
On Wednesday.
Somebody. The show took a turn 1 minute in. I was in a really good mood, and then, well, we started. And
I know, Debbie Downer.
Okay, it's all right. I'm just gonna be happy for the next few minutes.
Do you
with
like
the,
Tuesdays?
No, but I mean it's fine. But I do. I do enjoy Tuesday because it's not Monday.
Thank you all for coming.
We have a
Thank
great
you all for
audience.
coming.
Just saying. Watching that fatal attraction video, I've mentioned this a few times on the show over the years, but this is proof that my parents, I had really young parents. My mom's still young. My mom's, she doesn't care that I say her age. She's 67. And so growing up, my parents were like the young, like cool couple. And my mom and my dad never really shielded me from stuff because they thought, and this worked for me, if you make stuff taboo, the kid is more curious about it, and so they took the mystery away of a lot of stuff, especially stuff like R-rated movies. My mom, I'll never forget, let me go to Fatal Attraction when I was like 12, and if you've seen that movie, you know. And then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, so I saw that at 12. And then my Aunt Char let me see Psycho when I was like, when I was like 10.
Okay.
And no wonder I'm messed up. You know what I mean? No wonder. I mean,
Yeah.
And I'll never forget with Psycho, the whole shower scene with the. I used to drive my father crazy because I would never close the curtain
And you get the floor
in the
all
shop,
wet.
and I would flood the bathroom when I would take, and then my dad would yell at me, and then my mom would be like, Jason, can you just, if you're gonna do that, you put the towels on the floor, so, and then Fatal Attraction made me afraid to own bunnies. And if you've seen the movie, you get that reference. 100, Google it, it's 100 points. We just lost the audience with that reference.
Sad.
But no, you're going to see that trailer coming up. Have you ever seen the movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I've seen both of them. Both of the movies you just named. Thank you.
You've
Saw
seen,
them both.
Psycho and...
Yes. Whew.
Very proud of you.
Thank you.
Very proud of you. Let's
Thank
get
you.
started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. First up, Warner Brothers is inching closer to a deal to bring Harry Potter back to life again. According to the folks at Bloomberg, Warner Brothers Discovery is closing in on a deal with J.K. for a series based on the books. Each season, and this is what we know right now, each season would draw from one of the books. J.K. would maintain some creative involvement in the show, but would not serve as the primary creator or showrunner. The show would be aired on the soon-to-be rebranded platform HBO Max, or whatever they're going to call it, Max or HBO or
whatever,
or Watch Us or whatever they're going to call it. The 8 Harry Potter movies have generated nearly $8 billion at the box office.
With a B.
With a B. I like this, but I have a few questions, and I know they don't know the answer to this. How are they going to do that? Are they just going to focus on other characters within the same time frame? Because this isn't a spinoff. It's going to take place within the books. So that means Harry, Hermione, and Ron are around.
Right.
So they're just going to reference them. We're not going to see them. Or are they going to recast the 3? You know what I mean? And they can't right now. I don't think it's too early to do that.
To have like 35-year-old, 10-year-old Harry Potter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, huh?
No.
What?
Yeah. But I think it's too early.
Yes.
Look, in about 20 years,
yes.
Then you can redo these movies. Right now, it's too, I mean, Jen, they're only like 34,
They're
35.
my age.
They're your age.
Yeah.
They can't, can they?
Well, the movies are still good. And I don't mean to say that older movies are not good. I'm saying that sometimes you can take an older movie and update it with new cinematography, new effects, things like that, and it's a mind-blowingly different film, right? I don't know why you would do this so quickly after we just wrapped up the movies. It's just a money grab.
I don't know. I'm with you on the first part of what you said. I don't mind if I'm Warner Brothers Discovery and I'm looking at all the intellectual properties in my portfolio.
Right.
Number 1 is Harry Potter. I'm going to do something with it. I'm not going to just let it, from a business point of view.
Right.
But I'm also going to do something great with it. If I were them, I would just focus on other characters at Hogwarts and allude to Harry, Hermione, and Ron. They're there, but we've already seen their story. I wouldn't mind.
No, that's boring. I don't care about the rest of them. What do? They go to school. Ooh, woo, big deal. They're not like fighting Voldemort. You know what I'm saying? Okay, there's a crew that's literally saving the planet, and then there's the people who are just like, I'm going to school, and school is hard. Well, I already lived that. I don't need to see that in Harry Potter world.
We may need to just cancel the show today. We may need to, If this is what I'm going to deal with, this is.
Sorry. I put the wrong tea in.
Okay, next on the dish, Disney. Wonder what she's going to say about this one. Disney has a new live-action remake in its sights, and they've enlisted one of Hollywood's biggest stars to help make it happen. Look at this.
Aloha, everyone, from beautiful Hawaii. We are here on the island of Oahu, where I did a lot of my growing up. As you know, Hawaii means so much to my family and me, and the traditions of our ohana, or ainga, as we say in Samoa, were shaped by these incredible islands. The Pacific Islands and their cultures inspired a very special story, one that you all know very well. And that story is, drum roll please, Moana! That's right. We are so excited and happy to announce that a live-action reimagining of Moana is in the works. Moana, Gramatala, the music, the dance, Te Fiti, Pua the pig, the village, the beautiful, powerful ocean, and one more, what's that, guys? Oh, yours truly, Hey Hey the chicken. Kidding, Hey Hey's gonna be in it, but of course Maui will be in it too.
So, my buddy Bob Iger announced this yesterday on their earnings call. Yes, I'm that big of a nerd. I watched the Walt Disney earnings call. Mickey has teamed up with The Rock for a live-action Moana remake. Dwayne plans to return, as you just heard him say. He's going to be Maui, and we don't know when. Look, we're not going to get this for a while. I think they just signed the agreement. We're not going to. This is going to be 4 years. I will say some of the Disney live-action remakes we do not need. We didn't need another Pinocchio. I'm excited about Little Mermaid. This one, though, I'm like, okay, this will be great. The music, the story lends itself a little bit more than to live-action. I'm actually excited for it.
So tell me a little bit more about those meetings that you just listened to, because these are financial report meetings that you just sit on the call and you're just like, hey, what are they doing over at Disney?
No, they're earnings. It's Bob Iger talking to investors about plans for Disney.
You literally listen to earnings report calls for fun.
No,
in your free time.
It was a YouTube video that I watched. Lots more to come. We'll be right back. Stay with us, everybody. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Woo! Don't forget to visit our swag shop. We have sweatshirts and mugs and that water bottle that I love. I'm not kidding. That Jason Show water bottle, I put water in it one night and it was cold for like 8 days. It was, I don't know. I'm gonna bring it. It's like the best water bottle ever. And can we get a shot of the ladies in the second row here? Look at their look at their t-shirts here. Let's right there. The world's shortest segment right there. And then the hot dish.
Cute.
Now, okay, so here's the good news. They love the show so much that they made their own t-shirts. Here's the bad news. We're going to sue them for copyright infringement. Oh, it's a joke.
Sorry.
Now look, if they're outside selling them on the black market, then we have a problem. But yeah. No, I love that. They make, my family doesn't even make their own shirts. I love that. Let's add them to the swag shop. We'll do that. Yeah, I love it. I love the little globe. I love that. People are so nice. Welcome back. Stephen A. Smith was on with Colbert last night and talked about the time, and I became a fan of his after his Howard Stern interview recently. So anyway, he talked about a time, the time he left ESPN amid a contract dispute. That story is our late night rewind. Look.
I was worthy of more. They said we don't think so. Good luck trying to prove otherwise. They were right. I was wrong at the time.
Wait, when did you realize you might be wrong?
How about a day later after I got let go? If I'm being totally honest. I mean, it kind of helped when my mother said you kind of deserved it. I mean, you were acting up and stuff like that. Put a mirror on my tray when she served me my breakfast and said you kind of deserved it, So, I mean, humble yourself, look in the mirror, think about what you need to do better, and then come back and talk to me. And so I looked at that, I thought about it, and then I plotted and planned, and I recognized that the biggest mistake I made was that I didn't master my own business. I thought I was worth more than I was. I didn't know definitively. So in the years to follow, I made sure I knew. And as a result of knowing, I'm here.
That's right. That's right. I have never had an awkward contract dispute, ever. I have never, ever, next in the dish. No, if you haven't gotten a chance, I'm not a big sports guy. We're going to prove that a little bit later with Christopher Straub. But obviously I know Costas, I know, but sports broadcasters, I don't know a lot about a lot of them. Listening to that Howard Stern interview with Stephen made me an instant fan.
Well, he's had the #1 show for like 11 years running with First Take. It's huge. So
on ESPN?
Right. I mean, that's why.
He's worth it. Yeah, then pay up. Yeah.
He can make that
money. Let me speak to my boyfriend, Bob Iger. Pay him what he's worth. That's right.
Man.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse? Yes. Because Mickey Mouse owns. Anyway, next in the dish. Okay, so this is what I was telling you about earlier. Paramount Plus dropped the full trailer for the new Fatal Attraction series. And I think now that I'm 48, I can watch this too. The new series has Pacey, Joshua Jackson, and Lizzie Kaplan. Let's look at it.
Daniel Michael Gallagher, convicted of murder in the 2nd degree. We understand you do have a statement you've prepared.
Every day that I have been in here, I have thought about Alexandra Forrest, because I need to understand what I did, how she died, and why.
You know, if you're a different guy, I would tell you to be careful right now.
What was it about her?
I don't know.
You should stay.
I didn't think that this is what we were doing.
What were we doing?
I'm not going to be ignored, Dan. The series is set, if you've seen the movie, you get that reference. The series is set between two timelines. This is what's cool. This is how one of the ways it's different from the movie. One timeline follows Joshua's character's affair with Lizzie's version of Alex. Glenn Close played her in the original. And the next is 15 years later when he is on trial for Alex's murder. That's way different than the movie, because I'm wondering, how are you going to turn this into a series? Because the movie's an hour and a half. You know how it happens. They have Nookie in a hotel, and then they go back, and then she gets a little cray-cray, and then chases him.
Just a little.
And then there's an unfortunate incident with a bunny, and then there's a bloody bathtub, end of movie. You know what I mean? How are you going to stretch that? Yeah. By the way, spoiler alert for a 35-year-old film. Yeah, that hits Paramount Plus later this month. I'm just excited. I like Pacey. I like Joshua. I'm a fan of Joshua Jackson. So
I think this looks interesting for the exact reasons that you just said. It's like it's a different take, and then you get to look into the future, which you didn't get to do with the movie.
Yeah.
You know, I want to know what happened.
I know. This looks creative. Like, okay, if you're going to redo it, have a reason why.
Right.
That's a good take on it. Next on the dish, Disney and Marvel dropped the trailer for their next streaming series. This one, once again, has Samuel L. Jackson back as Nick Fury, but this looks a little darker. Like, the story is like, woo, this is Secret Invasion. Let's look.
Fury. Since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse. How do you think I came back?
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
This is personal.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet. Do you feel responsible?
Marvel getting Olivia Colman, getting the queen.
Yeah.
Secret Invasion hits Disney Plus in June. You guys have watched. I haven't loved all of the Marvel series that have gone to Disney Plus. I honestly I've disliked more than I have liked.
Which is too bad.
Which is too bad. That looks like a movie. That looks tremendous. And plus, come on, it's Samuel Jackson. I mean,
Right?
I would watch him read the want ads. You know what I mean?
Yes, I like Olivia Colman, but you didn't see the other queen that's in it, Khaleesi Queen.
Oh, from Game of Thrones?
Amelia
No, you saw her
Clark's in
really
it.
quick.
Oh, you did at the very
end? It was
end?
very dark, yeah.
I love her.
I do love her as well. What's her name?
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark, yeah. The Queen of the Dragons.
We've got two queens in this show.
Yeah, we do. We have Queen Elizabeth and the Dragon Queen. That's right, yeah.
Like RuPaul.
Next on the dish. The audience is getting that joke as it rolls on, yeah. Next, Kendall just got it now. Next on the dish. Next on the dish, Peacock and Duolingo teamed up for an April Fool's joke. What did I say?
Duolingo, you said it right. It's just funny.
Oh, God, you scared me. You laughed. Was I supposed to say Dua Lipa?
No, Duolingo.
Duolingo. Are they related?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
It's an app for language.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Duolingo.
Let's continue, shall we? A reality dating show featuring sexy singles. But what makes this one different, no one speaks the same language on this dating show. Look at this.
Coming soon, the hottest singles in the world will share a house in paradise in hopes of finding true love. The catch? None of them speak the same language.
Niemand sagt mir was.
Introducing Love Language from Duolingo and Peacock.
I don't understand a word he's saying, but it is so hot.
10 sexy singles will pair up and do daily lessons.
Je t'aime. Je t'aime.
Or face the consequences.
语言完全不通，所以没有人能知道我的秘密。
Ist es ein Witz? Ich verstehe nichts.
Tu cara de ojos es muy como el pezón de mi papá.
I am so. Look, that was a joke, but Peacock needs to make that happen. Okay, so that's note number one. Note number two, there was a lot of rear end in that shot, in that video.
So much flesh.
Number three, so that means Ted chose that video. And number four, because I'm not Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Why was there a giant walking owl?
That's
their mascot. Okay,
Yeah.
Don't roll your eyes. I've been married for I don't know what.
No, it's an app for language.
Oh, it's a language app? I don't know.
Hence the language.
I thought
joke.
it was like a mating owl. I thought it was like.
Oh, Jason, you're on your own here. Okay.
Moving on. Next on the dish. Hollywood Week continued last night on American Idol, and it was duet night. But for one pair, the duet didn't go quite as planned. Look.
I have a little announcement to make.
Okay.
I got sick at the beginning of Hollywood Week.
Yes.
And I have been trying to push myself and keep going. And during this performance, I got to work with Fire, and it was such a great experience. She's so talented and so incredible, and we bonded so much. But I realized that I wasn't able to give 100%. So I've decided to not perform.
Does that mean that you have decided to leave the competition?
Yeah, so me not performing today means I'm no longer gonna be in the competition. I have to leave. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Good Lord. We have no time for you, Kaya. She pulled out, leaving Fire to find a new partner. Is that? Luckily, someone joined her on stage. By the end, everyone was in tears, and Fire. Is that really that young lady? Is that really her name? Fire advanced to the next round with water.
It was very dramatic.
They don't mix. That's right. No. Fire and
It's a very
fire
dramatic
and ice.
video.
We've been doing a lot of Can I tell you, for the first 6 years, 7 years of the show, we never talked about American Idol. We have talked about American Idol more in season 8 than we have in the 1 through 7. Drama. There's been a lot of drama.
Everyone's leaving.
Everybody's leaving.
I love how she sounds totally fine. She's like, I've been sick this whole week and I just have to go. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about take some NyQuil and we'll see you tomorrow?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Suck it up.
It's still, look, it's not the old gray mare ain't what it used to be, but still American Idol. You're still on ABC. Right. It's still a great platform. And young lady, can you pull the microphone a little bit away from you? Yeah.
Get your germs away.
Yeah, anyway, there's a lot in that clip. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Coming up, for the rest of the hour, our special guest is our special friend, Project Runway alum Christopher Strauss, back with great ideas for Easter crafting. And then, this is going to go well. I'm positive. How many NCAA mascots can Christopher and I name? Yep. This is going to be fun. And this is coming up next. Welcome back. So, look at all the beautiful Easter eggs. Christopher did all those.
All of them.
That's right. If you're trying to keep the kiddos occupied in the run-up to Easter, our crafting king is here to help. Give it up. Oh, you have that title now. I didn't know that.
I take a
Give it
title.
up for Christopher Straub, everyone.
The king is here. The king is in the
crafting king.
building.
How you doing?
Oh, delightful. I am getting in the mood for Easter. But before we start this segment,
yeah,
we have to get into character.
Okay.
I thought you'd like the pink ones. Are my ears delightfully askew? Yeah, there we go.
By the way, did you know what Duolingo was?
Yes, I did. And
Okay.
I wish I could have been that mascot just bumbling
Bouncing around,
the
yeah.
mansion and pushing somebody into the pool.
Okay, you know what? This kind of hurts my head. I have a giant
sorry.
head. Yeah, it's all right. You know, well, let's get started.
All right.
These look like eggs that Jonathan Winters would jump out of in
yes.
Mork and Mindy. But yeah.
So
and if you get that reference, 1,000 points. If you get that reference. But let's start down here.
Well, so that's the fun part. Is really like this is our best friend when it comes to crafting and Easter egg hunts because here in Minnesota we don't know if it's going to be indoors or outdoors.
Yeah.
So if you do those dyed eggs outdoors, they might lose all the dye by the time you get to them. But if we're doing crafts, really these are the fun things to do. You can buy them in many different sizes, and I'll show you a variety of things that we can do with those different sizes.
Okay, so let's get started.
So number one is going to be coins. My kids are 9 and 10 now, and getting those conversations about spending versus saving. So you can go ahead and fill up the eggs with a couple of coins, or you can even incorporate some really unique coins. So here's a silver dollar or the 50-cent pieces. And then another fun thing to do is I got this at, where did I get this? Sharper Image. This is...
Those are still around?
Yes, yeah, I know they still exist, right? So you can use this and it'll count up. So if, here, I'll try to get it so I can aim the little
Camera
screen there. Yep. So you can put it in, and it counts up your coins for you. So it not only tells you what you put in, but it keeps track of how much is in the jar until you unscrew it and then you take out whatever they want. And then
I like that.
And that's all out the door.
And that's far cheaper than those massage chairs at the Sharper Image.
Correct.
That's right.
Yes. Yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
this does not come with several levels of massage.
I like that though, because you know when you're a kid, they don't do money classes or anything.
No.
That's a good teachable moment.
And also, like everything right now is so digital.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun
That's old
to
school.
give them opportunity to do math. You know, what a joy.
What
for
a
the
joy
holiday.
to count
the
money.
joy of math.
Yeah.
Next up, and this is really fun and this is really easy, and so it's incorporating puzzle pieces into those eggs. Oh. And so what's great about that is they kind of have to, especially if you have several kids, they have to find all the pieces to create the puzzle, and then I'll work together to get the puzzle done. So right here I have a 300-piece puzzle, but you can go to the dollar store and they have ones that are just 50 pieces and 100 pieces. So it's a great way to get them to do crafts and keep their hands busy after the Easter egg hunt.
Well, and it's a multiple step thing. Right. You keep them busy for a couple minutes finding the darn egg, and then they got to put the puzzle together.
Exactly, because especially if you just fill it with candy, that's fun.
But it's over.
Yeah, and then they're jittery.
You know, my father-in-law used to do a hunt. Now the kids are all older, some of them are, but with clues that lead to the next egg.
Oh,
you got something like that? Oh, look at
coming
that.
up. So
Okay.
yeah,
Stay
that
tuned.
tradition has
Yeah.
not gone away.
Okay.
All right, now this is a really fun one. So including elements to make their own, let's say a charm bracelet or something to wear. Like I've done this one here. So
that says Jason Show.
Just get the letters, and then it's just some elastic band.
Is that a friendship bracelet for the two of
It
us?
could be a friendship bracelet.
Look at that.
I made two of you get the show part, I get the Jason part.
Perfect. I like that.
And what's really fun though is you don't really have any tools. There's no needles that you need. Just cut to length. I would add about 2 inches just to make the knot at the end. You can go ahead and lace all of the beads right on the elastic string, or for those little kids, get a pipe cleaner. They're now called cleaners. Get a pipe cleaner because that's going to be a little more rigid and hold those pieces in place so they can get all of those start spelling.
They still make pipe cleaners like that?
Yeah, mostly you see them at the craft store.
Yeah.
I don't know how many actual bottles or pipes these are cleaning nowadays, but definitely part of craft.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been in a craft store recently, so I gotta go in. Yeah,
I live
know.
at the craft store.
Yes. You and
live
my
at the
buddy
craft
Alexis.
store.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, we bump into each other every once in a while.
Yeah.
Things to help them personalize their gear, whether it's a water bottle, a backpack, a hat, their backpack. Go ahead and include things like stickers, pins, patches, keychains, everything to make their water bottle their own, to make their hat their own. Look, I put this little, in honor of you, I put this little Grogu.
Look at the little Grogu
on this hat, and then an enameled patch here of one of my characters for that hat as well.
Christopher, can I ask a follow-up question?
Yes.
Where does one find a crystal head?
Pier 1 Imports. Are you kidding? They used to be the place to get a crystal head.
Is there like a crystal head section at the Pier 1?
There sure is. You can get multiple sizes.
Look at that. That's lovely.
Wait, does anybody in the audience have a crystal head? It used to be it's next to the...
It's about the same size, Christopher.
The gems.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's why he makes an appearance.
Okay, stay right there. We have more with Christopher when we come back. Back in a moment, everyone. I love that. Our buddy Christopher Strom. Easter crafts a little bit later. We're going to play a little game with Christopher.
I'm worried about it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not worried about it. I think we're going to do great. Okay, what's next for the crafting?
All right, so we are a Lego family. We love Lego Masters. We love every birthday, every occasion has to involve Lego. So you can go ahead and put some Legos in the eggs. And here's some of the larger ones. And we're going to get into some of these projects over here that incorporate these larger eggs. But I went ahead before the show. I just saw what I had, and I made this little duck. Whack, whack.
Look at that.
Whack, whack, whack.
Legos, my family used to pass them down because they're so expensive. Right. So I got like my cousin Stan's used Legos. Cousin Stan, that's right.
Legos. Yeah. All right, right now everyone's into planting, and whether it's flowers or seasoning. I don't know what the word would be, but like I went ahead and in preparation for this segment planted basil. But you can get these little kits at the dollar store at Five Below, and some are flowers. Like here's lavender. We've got a little cactus. I'm excited to see how that's going to grow. Or air plants too. I know we've talked about air plants in the past. Here, let me bring it into the shot. But those you just spritz some water on. Every couple weeks, and these have been alive for several years. These are pre-pandemic air plants.
Those are yours?
These have been, this is not their first appearance on this show.
Oh, it's a return engagement?
Exactly,
I like
exactly.
That.
So that's really fun. So it gets them to kind of, and then
learn about plants.
And the responsibility of watering every day.
Yeah.
Fidget toys. So
and if they get hungry in the middle of the night, they can gnaw on the basil.
Yes, they can season a pizza. Yeah. So fidget toys, do you know these at all? Like little fidget cubes, little spinners.
Jeff gives these to me in our meetings to keep me occupied.
To keep you occupied. Well, we do that at home as well. So everything from spinners to those little poppets that we're seeing a lot more now, the fidget cube.
Kids love those poppet things.
Oh my gosh, I had to pare down. I said, okay, kids, gather your poppets. I want to grab a couple for the show. I had to edit down to just 2 poppets because we have 50 of them. But there's all sorts of different sizes here, or a little stress.
Is that an Easter Island head?
Yes, it's a little stress Easter Island face. Yeah.
I love it. Christopher, I love you. This is how much, your kids are so cool. They have Easter Island stress toys. Well, most kids only have a ball. You give them Easter Island heads.
Stress heads. There's one that didn't make it to the table, but it was my stress manatee that my kids gave me for Christmas.
Well, I mean, you have a manatee character.
I do. Okay. All right, so I don't know how much you know about mini toys. So this is like the new trend right now, whether they are itty-bitty versions of actual action figures. Like here's a Ninja Turtle toy. Here, I'm gonna hand this to you so you can see how little they are. But this is what kids are doing now.
Trifocals.
I know, right? And then I love this.
I got bifocals now, Christopher.
Kids love Hellman's mayonnaise, right? So this is like little mini mayonnaise.
You're giving your kids mini mayonnaise?
They're not real mayonnaise, but the kids now are collecting all of these. And Jeff said he saw these all over TikTok, so he knows. But I want to hand this one to you. This is a gift from my kids to you.
Oh, it's a little R2-D2.
It's a tiny, itty bitty R2-D2 in a box. It's like a little mini RC. It doesn't work. It just stays in the box. But it's this big.
Is there like a little bitty Kettle One, or is it just food-wise? Yeah, a little bitty.
Mostly fashions
this is
and
for kids.
toys.
That's right.
Yes,
I was just
exactly.
checking.
Or just Matchbox
this is mine. I get to
you
keep
can keep that one.
Okay.
So whether they have their favorite characters like Sonic, Ninja Turtles, or any other fun Matchbox toys.
So the kids collect this crap?
They love that.
I love it.
But it gets stuck in
Shiver me timbers. Who knew?
The vacuum. They're all over the place. All right. So now, if you have things that are too big to fit in the eggs, like books, activity books, coloring books, go ahead and make like a treasure map, just like you were talking about earlier, clues.
Like One-Eyed Willy's.
So do clues and treasure maps. This is a map of my backyard. So you go past the sea monster.
Does it give your address? You may not want to show that. Yeah.
So you can go, whether it's indoors and you just make a map of the living room or their room to see where items are hidden, or it can be around the yard. That's a great way to get them out and about and to find those things, again, that cannot fit in those eggs.
I love the treasure map idea.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That takes my father-in-law to a new level. Mm-hmm. Well, tell your kids I said thank you for the mini R2-D2.
Will do.
And if you
Uncle
look in
Jason.
that direction, I'm just going to take this little mayo too.
Oh, yeah.
I like that too. Yeah. Follow Christopher on socials. Just search for Schmistopher. But we're not done. Christopher and I are going to battle each other. Who between the two of us can name more athletic mascots? We'll be right back. Back in a moment. This is hysterical. I didn't know that was a thing. Welcome back. Let's play a little game, shall we? Shall we play a game? So, March Madness is over this morning. Yeah, that's what they tell me. The UConn Huskies won another national title last night in men's basketball, beating San Diego State. Yeah, congratulations to the Huskies. I haven't read a sports story since like the early 2010s. It's time to we thought it would be fun to put Christopher Straub and myself to the test with a little March Madness game. Hit it, Leo, it's game time. Here we go.
Because when you think sports trivia.
That's right. When you think sports, you think the two of us.
Yes.
Look at this two-shot here. That's right.
I apologize to my brother ahead of the results.
It's like looking at Charlton Heston and the Marlboro Man right here. That's right, yeah. Both Christopher and I are huge sports fans, but how well, and I'm just reading what the prompter tells me to do, but how well do we know college team nicknames? We are about to find out. The Jason Show research team put together a list of mascots, and the moment it pops up on the screen, we get to buzz in and see if we really know. Buddy, are you ready?
I guess.
Okay.
Here I am.
So here we go. Director Leo, let's put up the first one. The Ohio potatoes. No.
Wait.
No,
Stop. No, you already had a guess. It's clearly a pretzel bite. Little bit of salt.
Okay.
Some cheese sauce.
Is it the pretzel bites? No, it's the Ohio State University Buckeyes. That's a thing?
It's a food, right?
Okay.
I got it. I'm close. Half point.
Yeah, that's also Buckeyes are a candy, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, that's what it is? Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the next one. Christopher?
The Michigan Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The Massachusetts Snappers. Because that turtle's mean. The Maryland Terrapins. A terrapin is a type of turtle.
So turtles and tortoises are all terrapins.
Oh, thank you, Jacques Cousteau. Thank you. Thank you for that, Jacques. If you knew so much, why didn't you answer it a few minutes ago? Okay, here we go. Leo, next one. The Alabama elephants.
It's the Bama Dumbos.
Is it Bama Dumbos? No. The Alabama Crimson Tide.
Okay, get that.
Now, what the hell does that have to do
get
with
that
elephants?
elephant out of the water right now.
Oh, a tide is a group of elephants, they just told me.
Can we get a research team on that one?
We just did. They're right there. Okay, Leo, next one, please. Now, what in the name of Oprah is that animal?
All right. Is it a bird or a pig? Is it a bird or a pig?
Yeah, it has talons.
Okay, all right, we see elements of bird. Is it
the Connecticut Falcons?
Charles the Phoenix?
Is it Charles the Phoenix? No. The South Carolina Gamecocks. I don't know if we're allowed to say that on daytime TV. I don't know.
How successful are they?
I don't know. They're very successful. don't know why we didn't get that one. Leo, next one. Oh! You.
Tritons.
No, but what state or pick a city?
Duluth.
Is it the Duluth Tritons? Arizona State Sun Devils. You couldn't have been farther off.
So far.
You're on the other side of the country.
Yeah, The climate is different.
The climate is different.
Pack a sweater.
That's right. Okay, Leo, next one. Indiana University, Purdue University at Fort Wayne Pachyderms.
That has to be right.
Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons! I was real close! Oh my God!
What do you want me to do?
Get one right.
High five you.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. What the hell is that?
You're a mean one. Mr. Grinch. It's the Grinches.
No. That is the Hoboken Hobgoblins.
Oh, I believe you.
No? The St. Louis University
Billikens?
Billikens? What is a billiken? It's a mythical creature, they just told me.
Out of all the mythical creatures,
I know.
They picked a billiken.
Okay, we have one more.
Like
Christopher, we have one more. Hands up, buzzers.
Right. Oh,
Here we go, Leo. Yes.
The Vermont Pumas.
Why did you say it like
I don't
that? Okay, that's not right. The Virginia Pumas. Is that right? Let's see what
that was going to be my next.
The Vermont Catamounts.
Partial credit.
I mean, what's a catamount? It's
Puma.
a cat. Okay, there we go.
I want to show Jeff.
There we go, everybody. Give it up for Christopher Straub. Follow him on socials. Search for Schmistifer. The game's over. Stop buzzing
Gamecocks.
in. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. that was insanity. Welcome back to the Hoboken Hobgoblin Show. It's your chance to have fun in our studio. Don't forget to sign up to be a part of our audience. You'll hear plenty of behind-the-scenes dish, and you may even win a mug. Tickets are free. Head to our Facebook page for a link, or we've now teamed up with Eventbrite to make it easy. Download the app or go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. And as we go to break, audience selfies from the past few days. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. I'm wondering why a college doesn't use a pretzel bite as a mascot.
Oh.
You know, right?
Right, or Duluth isn't the Sun Devils.
The
They
Duluth
should've
Sun
thought
Devils.
about that.
Because when you think sun, you think Duluth. That's right. That was great. Don't forget to follow Christopher on social media. Schmistofer. You can see all of his great books, his products, all that's there. Just follow him right now. Tomorrow, Kendall and her mom are back for their latest book club pick. Is this what kind of? Give me a category.
These are books that turn into shows.
Oh, perfect. Right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody. Have a good day. Come on, Kendall, let's go read.
Okay.